Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. I am here in my kitchen today and it looks like I'm going to make this video just right on top of my stove. Well, in this video I'm going to prepare a very great and pretty much basic recipe for the baby lotion, and that's what I wanted to call it at first, but then I figured, you mamas and anybody who wants to take care of skin, nourish it and protect it, can use and benefit from this lotion. So here on the stove, I already have a pot with soon to be simmering water. I'm going to mix all the ingredients in the Pyrex glass jar, and now let me briefly talk about the ingredients. So here I have the cocoa butter. It's very creamy, it's actually solid, it's very fatty butter. It's extracted from the pods of the cacao tree. It's like a natural moisturizer. It's very high in antioxidants, fatty acids, so it will act like an emollient to protect your babies or your skin. It's great for sensitive skin, right? The next ingredient here I have is the shea butter, and this is, of course, it's very soft butter. You could just use it like that. Honestly, it's very rich, very creamy, as you could say. It contains the ingredients that would boost the skin's barrier, and it's also rich in vitamin A and E. Also here I have the sweet almond oil. It's very good moisturizer, and also the castor oil. It would work very well to protect and moisturize the skin. So now what I'm going to do is just put my Pyrex glass jar inside the pan. You don't really need a big pan at all, and I would put the ingredients inside here. We are also going to use essential oils, but that is like the last step. You never want to use essential oils in the hot mixture, whatever you guys are making. What I'm going to do is just put all the ingredients in here. It's gonna be very simple. Just use my hands for it. Then on top of that, I'm going to pour the cocoa butter. You could omit cocoa butter, by the way. If you don't have that, just use shea butter, that's fine. Well, I have used both in the amount of 6 tablespoons because I'm making, I would say I triple my recipe already here because I am going to be the one using it as well. We're going to melt these 2 oils, but right away we could go ahead and pour the other 2, the liquid oils already. I'm going to use castor oil in the amount 1.5 tablespoons. So if you're not tripling the recipe, just go ahead and use it in the amount of only half a tablespoon. So I would put everything here because I'm making a video with one of my hands, so I believe this is 1.5 tablespoons. So castor oil is a thick oil, and all ladies over there who want to have really nourished and good looking hair, if you want to grow your hair, you could absolutely use castor oil for that purpose. It's very good. You just apply it on your roots, and preferably overnight actually. So by the way, you set the burner on medium to low. You don't want anything to just rapidly boil down there. No, we want everything to melt gradually. So now the sweet almond oil, if you don't have that one on hand, you could absolutely use extra virgin olive oil. That would work too. I'm going to use it in the amount of 3 tablespoons. I have measured. I'm going to take everything off the stove because it gets really warm now, if you guys don't mind. So just the last oil, pouring it in. Now I'm going to mix everything and just see how we're doing. So now guys, I'm going to wait until it melts properly, and then I will get right back to you, and I will also tell you the amount of time it took me to melt this whole thing. By the way, the cocoa butter, the easiest way, I think, if you want to do this really fast and easy, you could shred it a little bit, or pretty much even just cut it into smaller pieces, not just like I did. But I was, I could confess, I just took it out, put it in, kind of lazy way. Right guys, so there's just a little bit left, and I would say it took about 5 minutes, so it's not a big deal. What I am going to do now, I will transfer everything in another glass bowl right here, and we shall need to wait until it cools. Until it cools down. It's actually very important because we cannot mix the essential oils until it cools down, so be very careful. So this one is not really that hot, so I can handle it, but you guys don't do that. I don't want you to burn yourself. So you pour it in here, beautiful mixture that would give your skin everything it needs. Sometimes I just transfer some of it in a very, very small container, and you can use it as a luxurious cream under your eyes, ladies. Alright guys, so now the question is when we are ready to add the essential oils. Well, the answer is pretty simple. You know, when you can touch the oils and they're not hot, they're just, you know, I would say tepid, like barely warm, you could add the essential oils. So now, what essential oils you're going to use is, of course, absolutely up to you. It's great to use rose essential oil or perhaps chamomile essential oil. Today, in this one, I'm going to go ahead and mix the three. I'm going to add about 5 drops of vetiver essential oil. I'm going to use about, I'd say, 8 drops of chamomile, and also because I would also use it for my baby, or you could use that one alone. It's the blend called Better Than Kisses. It's really great for kids. I'd say it you know, helps to calm them down. It helps to really be like, you know, helps the kids to feel better, you know, whatever upsets they might have. So let me go ahead and add 8 drops of chamomile. Okay, 9 drops. Always happens to me. I always put 1 drop extra. Now, I'm going to use the Better Than Kisses now. I'd say another 8 drops of that. Okay, and the last one would be vetiver essential oil, but this is a very thick oil, so it would be a little bit of a struggle. So vetiver essential oil is good for, as they call it, mind chakra. See, it's very thick, and it's good. It's very balancing oil, like calming oil. All right, and maybe I'll put like 2 more, and okay. So, by the way, what's very important to know is that all the oils I'm using, they're kid safe. So you have to be always aware about that, because sometimes I see many recipes online when they're using oils which are not really kid safe. And I would say if your baby is, let's say, younger than 6 months old, I wouldn't really go crazy with the oils. And by the way, this lotion is great if you want to do a massage for your baby. My baby loves it, and you should really accustom your baby to massages. It's good for, you know, speech development, for relaxation, for their muscle development as well. So now we actually, all we need to do is wait until it becomes to solidify. All right guys, so this is actually the way the oils become solid. I put it in the refrigerator for just about 10 minutes or so, because I actually didn't want to wait for a long time. All we need to do is mix them up, you know, like really, really well. This is not a whipped kind of lotion. It will become solid, obviously, once it's mixed like this, nicely smooth consistency. I am going to transfer it to a container. So I've already said that if you want to make a nice under eye cream for some treatment, you could transfer it to a very small container right here. So, or you could transfer it to a bigger container like that. That's a dark glass container. But if you are going to carry it a lot in the bathroom, you know, probably, you know, when you're going to use it for your baby, I would probably say the plastic container would be the safest option. Right guys, so this was my choice, the glass of my choice. You need to, well, transfer everything into the container, and then obviously with the lid. You would need to store it in the refrigerator, well, preferably. It's actually a beautiful lotion. Kind of looks a little clumpy, but that's all right. You know, it's a natural product. That's the most important thing. It will keep your baby's skin sweet smelling, and of course it will protect your baby's delicate skin to keep it soft, and of course your skin as well. I will be happy to see you in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and put the thumbs up if you like this video. All the best, guys. I'll see you later.